Dracaena stem abnormal secondary growth. The Dracaena plant belongs to Asparagaceae family. Asparagaceae family belongs to monocotyledons. Generally, monocotyledons are annual plants. They didn't have any cambium because they cannot involved in secondary growth. Some monocotyledons like Dracaena, yucca, aloe vera, these plants are participated in abnormal secondary growth. It is the Dracaena stem. We observed secondary growth of monocotyledon in the Dracaena stem. Mainly we identified in ground plan, it shows mainly three major portions. One is epidermis, cortex, and vascular bundles. Epidermis is a single layer. It made by rectangular parenchyma cells. It protected to inner parts. Beneath of these epidermis, parenchymatous cells are present called cortex or also called hypodermis. Below the cortex or hypodermis, vascular bundles are present. The vascular bundles are two types. One is conjoint collateral closed type of vascular bundles. Second one is concentric vascular bundles. In this concentric vascular bundles, phloem present at the center region, it's surrounded by xylem. So these vascular bundles are called leptocentric vascular bundles. These are large in size. Between two vascular bundles, parenchymatous cells are present called ground tissue. If we observe the secondary growth, it shows abnormal characters. From the outside of vascular bundles, parenchymatous cells develop into cambium. The parenchymatous cells develop into cambium. It is abnormal character. Once abnormal cambium ring is formed around the vascular bundles, it continuously produced secondary tissues to outside to inside. Outside of abnormal cambium ring, parenchyma cells are developed. That parenchyma cells are called secondary cortex. Already before the development of these secondary cortex, primary cortex is present. The primary cortex also present in the Dracaena stem. It developed before the formation of cambium ring. After formation of cambium ring, from the cambium ring, at outside, parenchymatous cells are developed. They called secondary cortex. Inside the cambium ring, vascular bundles are developed. The vascular bundles including parenchymatous cells are developed called conjunctive tissues. From the cambium ring, vascular bundles are developed. They are conjoint, collateral, closed or concentric vascular bundles. The concentric vascular bundles are leptocentric type. Leptocentric means phloem present at the center region. It's surrounded by xylem. Between two vascular bundles, parenchymatous, they called secondary ground tissue or also called conjunctive tissue. From this cambium ring, inside, vascular bundles are developed. These vascular bundles are called secondary vascular bundles. They are small in size than primary vascular bundles. Before the secondary growth, vascular bundles are present in the shoot TS. That vascular bundles are called primary vascular bundles. Around these vascular bundles, ground tissue are present. They called primary ground tissue. It is a abnormal secondary growth in the Dracaena stem. Then outside of this cambium ring, continuously secondary cortex is developed. The secondary cortex is pressure on the epidermis. By this pressure, epidermis is broken. Then from the cortical cells, peripheral region of the cortical cells. Some cells act as a cork cells. They are protected tissues as a epidermis. It is a abnormal secondary growth in monocotyledons like Dracaena, yucca, aloe vera.